What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's Jenna here. Today we're going through day 3 of 4 of my full body split. Today we're doing push-pull legs, so we're going to hit key muscle groups, and we're also going to talk a little bit more about day 4. Day 4 is a conditioning day. It's a day that's meant to feel good, but also challenging. So that could be sprints on the treadmill, that could be a run outside, or maybe it could be a class that you really enjoy. But as long as it's something that pushes you and that you can continue to do throughout that phase, which is a 6 to 8 week phase. All right, let's put right go. All right, let's jump right into it. First exercise is weighted pull-ups. If you can't do weighted pull-ups yet, you can do body weight. You can also do banded. I just don't prefer machine-assisted pull-ups because your core is not engaged, kind of depending on the machine, and way too often we put way too much support. So if you can, use bands. If you don't need bands, body weight. If you're feeling really good, let's do weighted. Okay, so we're gonna hop up. So I really want you to try pulling with your lats. We're not just pulling with the arms. You want to keep the shoulders back and down and pull with your lats, driving the elbows down. Slowly extend back. What happens a lot is we pull ourselves up and just let go. So you want control on the way up and control on the way down. A very short break in between, not even a break, just enough time for you to release that weight and hop right back into it. We're going to jump into weighted dips. Now again, weighted dips might be a little bit more too intense, so you can do body weight, but the minimum is to go to 90 degrees at the very least, if not more, and then you're gonna slowly pull yourself back up. If you're feeling a lot of tension in the shoulders and it's hurting your shoulders, maybe dips in this variation doesn't work for you, you can do bench dips instead, okay? Opening up across the chest, driving the elbows back, which I'll show you as well. So if you tried the weighted dips, you tried the body weight dips, you even tried dips with a band to help support your weight, and that's still not working for you, then you have those bench dips. You're gonna set up at the edge of the bench. You can start off seated, hands are to the outside of your hips. You can have your legs extended for a harder variation with the hips hovering off the bench. Try to take away the rounding in the upper back. Pull your shoulder blades back and down, drive your elbows back behind you, and then straighten the arms. This will be a more supported variation, so less of your body weight in your hands. This will be slightly harder. So we just hit the upper body. Let's transition over to the lower body. I absolutely love this variation of a single leg glute bridge or hip thrust, whichever one you want to call it. I like to use a dumbbell or kettlebell just because the barbell is a little bit too much setup, especially if it's a really busy gym. We might be running low on time. So we're gonna place our shoulder blades right at the edge of that bench, and you're gonna bring your triceps to the side, to the edge of that bench. We wanna make sure that the heel is right under the knee. If it's too far forward, we're gonna hit a bit more hamstrings. And if it's too far in, that's gonna be a whole lot of quads. So just make sure it's right down the middle. You can place the kettlebell on the side that's stable. That's going to be my right side right now, so that's why the kettlebell's on my right hip. From here, I'm gonna lower down. Your shoulders, hips, and your neck move all in one line. So pretend like there's a straight board down your spine, and you're tilting that board up and then down. All right, so for that single leg glute bridge, you're gonna hover that left knee, left foot. You're going to tip down, feel that stretch across the glutes, and then come up, lower back down. Notice at the top position, I didn't just rush it. I didn't hip thrust into it and barely held it. I'm gonna hold for a second and lower back down. And down. Down. Because we're doing single leg work, we're gonna do anywhere from 6 to 10 reps, depending how heavy you're going. Give yourself enough break so that the other side's not compromised. I know this could be pretty intense, especially if we're doing single leg. So try it without any weight first. And if we're still need a bit more support, then put both heels on the floor and then come back up. So now we're using both feet. You can always do body weight for as many reps as you can, then finish it off with both feet on the floor. We're gonna give the legs a bit of a break and go into our triceps. So I really like this variation where it's a seated overhead tricep extension because it really isolates the triceps. It's one of my favorites. We put that tricep in its lengthened position and then we work on extending overhead. But I know this setup could be a bit much, so I'm gonna give you a different variation if you're low on time. So we're gonna set up seated. You're gonna drive your elbows back by your temples. And from here, we're just extending the forearms and then lowering back down. Try not to move your elbow pathway. Your elbow stays where it is, and we're just extending the forearms. Press your back, press your hips into that bench, keep everything nice and stable, squeeze your elbows together. For this one, we'll do anywhere from 10 to 12 reps. And you know what I'm going to say, 3 to 4 sets. We're going to get into our overhead tricep extension with a rope. Squeezing your elbows together, staggered stance, extend the forearms. Now, what would be my program if we don't have snatches in it? So you can do alternating snatches. You can do Tabata style, where you go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, but it's meant to finish off your session on a bang. It's your conditioning part of the session. If you're not doing Tabata, think about doing 8 to 12 reps per side. Take 15 to 30 seconds off and right into the other side. We're going again for 3 to 4 sets, okay? So we're gonna start off with that dumbbell or kettlebell. If you're comfortable with kettlebell snatches, then go to my next video, or my previous video rather, and then work on that kettlebell snatch. But if you're not comfortable with kettlebells, just do the dumbbell snatch. You can have the weight in between your feet. We're gonna bend into the knees. We're gonna make sure that dumbbell is nice and close to the body. You're gonna press it overhead, bring it back down, like you're rolling the dumbbell or kettlebell right by your body and right back down. Like you're zipping up a nice long winter jacket. Explosive as you come up. Stick your landing. Keep your core engaged. Take 10, 15, maybe 30 seconds off. Just to go over to the other side. So that's day 3 of 4 for that full body split. I wanna know all about what you're doing for day 4. So what does your conditioning day look like? And if you do want me to post a video about my conditioning day, comment below. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.